This is Chu Tong. This is my first assignment. So for the first question, assigning values to variables. I imported math here first, but it's for future use. The first step, I assign 35 to x. X is a variable and 35 is a value. And then I increment x by 1, and then x become 36. I get it print out. Then I do some plus subtractions, multiplication, and division operation. So x plus 2 minus 1, and I do let it multiply by 4 and divided by 2, and I assign the value to y, and then I print out y. So y is 74, and then I did the modulus operation. So 74 multiplied by 10 is 4. For the second question, find the solution using the Pythagorean theorem in Python. So first I assign the value 2, 3, and 4 to x, y, and z, and then I squared x by 2 plus y squared by 2 plus z squared by 2, and print out the sum, which is 29. Now I use the math and the square root function to get the square root, which is about 5.39. For the third question, which is using the input function. So I ask the question, what's your name, as the input, and store the value inside name. And then I print out hello, the name you inputted. For the third part, I'm going to ask the user to enter a number between 1 to 10. So I use a while loop here because I want to try to ask the user the question until they get it right. So if it is, because I cast it to the input to int, so if the input is not int, I'm going to catch the arrow. So, and to ask the tell the user, please provide a number between 1 to 10. And also, if the number is out of range, is not between 1 to 10, the user will be given the message number out of range, and it will go to the beginning of the while loop again to ask for the input. Only when the user enter an input between 1 and 10, then the system will print out enjoy you like 7 day the name. At this point, it's going to break the while loop and end the process. For the fourth question, find the least common multiply. First, I assign the two value 24 and 26 to variable x and y. I also give the I as in the value of 1. So while true, will begin to decide if I is the least common multiply. So for example, at first I is 1 is not the least common multiply, so it's going to increment I by 1, and I become 2, and it goes to the beginning of the while loop. Only when I become 72 at this point, 72 modulus 24 and 23 6 both is 0, so 72 is at least a common multiply. For assignment 5, for question 5, is building a bot using Python. So first you're going to ask two questions like what's your name or what's your age, and print out what's your name. When you input, it's going to say hi, like for Claire is a nice name, and how old are you. When you input 28, is going to say, well, you are 28 years old. And also like for the previous question, I also did the while loop and try catch to let user to input the number between 1 and 2. This time the main difference is that when the number is between 1 and 5, it's going to print out, well, you must hate Mondays. But when the input is between 5 and 10, is the system going to print out, well, you must love Mondays. But also you need to input numbers, otherwise the exception will ask you to print provide number again. Thank you. This is my assignment 1.